Hey guys, it's Elise over at Favorably Yours. Today we're doing a chip bag tutorial. I'm making this chip bag for my daughter. She said she wants a Michael Jackson birthday, so here we are just picking, going to elements. These are things I've already used because I have made a gift bag. So what I like to do instead of doing everything frame by frame, it depends on what the image looks like. I like to make it the whole size of the brochure. Because then you have to match everything up and sometimes it doesn't work out. So that's what I've done here. And then my barcode, I like to look for, you can look for whatever barcode. I usually have one on my template, but I deleted it by accident. So you can just pick one out of the elements, type in barcode, and a bunch of them will come up. So here I'm just making this image. You can slide it over like this. You can put the barcode, that way it's centered to the left side of the frame. And then I made this image in Gemini of my daughter as Michael Jackson. It's so cute because I found that cartoon version of Michael Jackson on Pinterest and generated this image of her. I thought it would be really cute because it's really personalized. So anyway, her birthday's not till December, so I have plenty of time to play around. And then every image that I found had Michael's name across it in cursive, like a signature, and I thought it'd be really cute to do hers like that too. So I thought it was really cool. So here I'm just making the signature. I'm gonna make it big enough to go across, and then using the font that I like, personalizing it. And then here I'm gonna go find more elements. So I don't want to take away from the attention of the centerpiece or the focus. So I'm gonna go find other things. Maybe I'll add some music notes or something. I'll go here and look for, it could take me all day literally to find the perfect elements. I'm a perfectionist, so that's what I like to do is try to find the perfect thing. So it might take me a minute. But here I'm just trying to find the perfect, like, I kind of want something to kind of go into the background, not exactly taking the attention off of the um, main focus, which is the cartoon character. And if you move it like that, if it has those lines on it, you drag and drop, it'll go directly into the frame, and you don't want that because then it just kind of disappears. But that's not the one I want. I think this one's perfect, actually. I really like this one. It's not, without doing too much. I don't like a whole bunch of stuff, make it too busy, but I think this suits it perfectly. And so we'll just move the elements, move it behind the barcode and the nutrition facts. That way it kind of looks like it's supposed to be, part of the image. And then I'll go find these right here are elements. They're crimped. It makes the chip bag look crimped. I bought this file. It's not going to come on the free template that I made, but I can link it below where I got it from. It creates the illusion that the paper is crimped. I have carpal tunnel, so I cannot manually crimp every single chip bag. So this helps a lot. It gives the illusion. But if you want to buy a paper crimper, be my guest. And then I think this gold border looks really, really good. I think it fits perfectly. And there you have it. There it is. So what you're going to do is go to share and then download. You can download it as a PNG. I like to do that, or a PDF print. Either way, it'll print the same. And then it'll download here. And it'll pop up on my screen. And then I'll go to my print. Now my print settings, it's not already preset. It doesn't stay that way. So I like to put it as it's already going to be 8.5 by 11, so it's on mine. Um, the media type, I like to go to glossy paper for the best quality. Um, if it does auto, like this is the settings that I automatically have on a MacBook. I don't know about regular computers, but if I leave it at the regular setting, it's gonna print not the best quality, and the colors are gonna look so faded and different. So it's already glossy photo paper anyway that you're printing on, so that's what I like to choose. And now that we have our image printed, I'll go ahead and trim the sides, the borders off the sides. I don't really worry about the top and the bottom because um, when I go to cut with my shears, it's going to cut that off. So we're going to print off the trim, the white trim off the sides so we can match it up to fit the chip bag in. So now we're going to try and fit the chips. I think the bag that I bought is too big. It's not exactly the snack size, so you want to get something smaller. But I'm going to give these straight away to my daughter. I'm just using it as an example um, to fit this and give the tutorial. So I'm just going to kind of poke a hole and air it out. And so now I'm going to match everything up. I kind of like pre-fold just a little bit. That way it's already, it doesn't mess up when I try and fold it over with the chips. I don't fold it, like I don't crease it all the way. I just know where my markings are. And I like to use my tape runner. Some people use a hot glue gun. I don't like it because it makes my edges bulky. But it really up to you, user preference on what kind of glue. Make sure you do the top and the bottom to glue, pre-glue before you put the chips in. You don't want to assemble this with the chips inside because I've done that before and it rips the paper and then you're just wasting paper and ink because then you have to print it again and it's not going to look professional. So make sure you pre-assemble, just glue the top and the bottom and then slide your chip bag in there. On the smaller chips, it'll be a lot easier to just slide it in there. This one's pretty big and it has a lot of air in it, so it's a little bit tougher to slide in there. Again, I'm just making this bag for my daughter. I don't recommend poking a hole and airing out bags if you're doing this for somebody or an order or something, but I'm just doing it for an example. Stuff your chips in there. Like I said, you're gonna have to buy the snack size, the smaller size, and then make sure you try to glue. It could be a good idea to use a hot glue gun for the top. I don't know. I'm gonna try and wiggle this in here, try and glue it, and then your chip bag might stick to it if you try and do it beforehand. So just figure out what you can do, and there you go. And so these shears, um, I like to. It gives a real chip bag look. You can buy these at any craft store or Walmart, and see with the crimping, it gives the illusion of the crimping, and then you don't have to really actually crimp it because I have issues with that. It just like tears up my paper. I don't like it, but I like the illusion. This makes my job so much easier. I love it. Anyway, here's the finished product, and that's it. The cutest thing ever. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.